We congratulate all of you for procuring a seat or getting selected into this very prestigious and very well-known institution of technology of this city. We have just now crossed the barrier of anxiety, of tension, of what happens to admissions. It has been delaying because of so many other politics and so many other things which could have been solved very quickly. But now that wind has gone, the clouds have passed by, and now all of you are regular members with ID card, and for the next 4 years it will be a long, little difficult journey, a torturous journey, but at the same time it's a wonderful journey because India is waiting for young engineers in the future. I went through the papers the other day when you had the orientation, and one of the police officers of Shamshabad came and gave you some things which have to be done as engineers, as students. But then what I may convey to you, I may share with you, all of you, from the first row to the last row, the boys and girls. Maybe some thoughts will be repeated, because whether it's a police officer, whether it's a principal, or whether we at the Ramakrishna Math are dealing with solving the problems of the youngsters. So, if you feel, yes, I have heard of this, yes, it is a renewal. If you have not heard of this, it will be a new thought process for all of you. Okay? So just now that you have entered into the portals of an engineering institution, LKG to 12th standard, LKG to completing your inter, writing the MSET, writing so many other competitive exams, you have now come into this big ocean called Engineers of India. And we have the wonderful capacity or quantity of every year 3.5–4 lakh engineers coming out. The quantity is massive. But I am sorry to say, according to the latest statistics of engineering students in India, 37% of you, 37% out of 100 are not eligible for training also in multinational governments, in the government industries. 37% are not eligible. They don't have the capacity to get training also. 20% are trainable. 10% are employable. And the rest, God save them. We don't know what will happen to them. 1 step forward, 5 steps back. There is a big tsunami going on in the country, my dear young friends. There is a big volcano which may burst any time. There is an earthquake which is predicted in the form of so many other negativity in the minds of the youth. Minus your parents, minus your institution. It is your problem. It is not getting an engineering degree that is important today in India. What is important is how I handle my mind. Am I an engineer of my mind? Whether you have opted civil, whether you have opted mechanical, EEE, ECE, CSE, IT, etc. That is your career. That is your choice. That is what you have chosen or not. You have to accept and expect. But then the overall picture, massive inflow of youth power in India, which goes about 65%. Nowhere in the country we have not so much human excellence, youth power. But along with your professional excellence that you are going to achieve in this college, 2012 you have joined, 2016 or 2017 you will go out, right? And by the time you get a degree and from JNTU or get out and get placement, do you think that engineering is the same that you study today or you hear of your final years getting out? Not at all. The world is changing every second. The engineering inventions are changing every minute. For example, my dear young friends, some of you may know, may not know, 2020 we want to make India develop. Yes sir? Yes or no? There is a goal by the government or by Abdul Kalam. Lot of work is going on towards that. Many brains have put their thoughts into that. Lot of money is being invested. But I will tell you a small technological advancement of our neighbor called Japan. 2015, 2.5 years from now, 2015, an electronic gadget, whether it's an handycam or whether it is a laptop or whether it is an iPad or whether it is a pen drive, anything, which is manufactured, produced at 10 o'clock in the morning in Sony company, one company, my dear young friends, believe it or not, electronic product manufactured at 10 o'clock in Sony company in Tokyo becomes outdated at 5 o'clock in the evening. I am telling you facts. Can you imagine the electronic mind and electronic engineering skill of the young Japanese? In 3 hours you can reach Tokyo. Can you face the young Japanese? In Sony company or Mitsubishi or Toyota or something, we are good in purchasing their product, we are very poor in producing or manufacturing our own product at that top level. What is the use of your engineering if it cannot compete with the world market? You work for Sony company, but we don't work for to solve the problems of our nation. Suppose this boy is using this handycam, which we purchased a couple of days ago for our product programs. Before that, we had this is a Sony handycam. We purchased a Sony handycam of 12 megapixels in Banjara Hills, in Sony Center, head office, which gets all the products from Delhi. Just in July, we purchased a Sony handycam, 12 megapixels, 220 capacity, GB, and that has gone towards Andhra villages where a lot of Vivekananda programs are going on. We wanted another one similar so that we can go to colleges and take some videos and put in our net. I personally go and ask the same product. He says in whole India it is outdated. And now they have made 20 megapixels at the same price. We purchased 64,000 in July. We are getting a 20 megapixel of Sony handycam in September at the same price. Not that it is gone to 70,000 or 80,000, and he is ready to give me at 60,000 because I am a customer. Now imagine from 12 megapixels in July, that product is outdated. I said I will wait 2 months if you can get. Sorry sir, you will have to go to Tokyo and get it in cold storage if it is there. My goodness gracious, can you imagine the brain power of the young Japanese? We are very good in purchasing, but we are not good in contributing. That is where your first year should work from now itself to make India excellent in engineering products, in technology. But for that, you should not have only a degree, you should not have only a knowledge of engineering, but I request all of you, my young friends, to just open your eyes, open your ears, open your mind to such a vast field called engineering, to also adopt some principles which can give you strength of mind, which can give you character, which can give you values, which can make you a Bharat Ratna, and which can make India excellent through each one of you. That is human excellence. Minus professional excellence, it is disaster. Professional excellence without human excellence is blind. And human excellence without professional excellence is lame. Both are necessary for a nation to develop. Science and technology plus your value system plus your spirituality. No compromise in this total personality development. First, my dear young friend, let me give you a shocking statistics. You are all matured enough to face little shocks. And we need more shocks of Vivekananda's message to youngsters especially. I have got here a newspaper cutting of 5th August, Sunday, 2012, which I have shown to already nearly 25 engineering college students. This is 5th August Indian Express supplement, Sunday. Do you know what it says? There's a new problem in urban areas in India, in the whole country. It says the new killer, urban suicides. It is not just the news, it is the number of youngsters committing suicide out of various problems. Mind-boggling. We get dumb, we get shocked. I could not sleep for 2 days, I am telling you really. What does it say? 2011, 365 days calendar year, India lost 135,000 youth in suicides. Are you hearing me? Are you with me here? Headlines. Urban suicides, the new killer. How many? In 1 year time. 135,000 brothers and sisters of your age between 16 and 30 have died in India. Is it a good sign? Be honest. Is it in national development? And mind you, we means Andhra Desha, Andhra Rashtra, 15,097 in 1 year. 15,097. West Bengal lost 16,492 in 1 year. Maharashtra lost 15,947. This is the state-wide statistics. And why did they die? Why did they think of committing suicide? In urban areas, some of them did not succeed in failed exams. Some of them family problems. Some of them unknown diseases, illness. Some of them drug abuse. And some of them, of course, in your own funny language, who fell in love. They did not rise in love, so they fell in love. This is one of the most useless, wasted love affairs in the country. Every town, Dick and Harry fall, they don't rise. Blind leading the blind, both will fall into the ditch. All cinematic culture, Western media, teenage pregnancy. This is India today. This is not professional excellence, this is foolish excellence. Mind, I can operate the computer, but I don't know how to operate my mind. My mind is my greatest enemy, not my father, brother, sister, or principal of a college. I can operate money, I cannot operate my emotions. There is no restraint. In the hope of putting a brake, you are trained to put an accelerator. Both will die, the driver as well as the passenger. And do you know what? Overall statistics says every day, my dear young sisters and brothers, it pains us, pains me who have dealt with 1 lakh students in 4 years. Even now I am feeling, my heart, my stomach is churning when I am talking to you. Please feel it. My dear young brothers, 241 of your brothers of various cities in India are dying every day. 241 boys. 131 sisters. Every day, this is every day, not once in a moon. Is it a good sign? When we have this fantastic infrastructure and engineering and professionals and Abdul Kalams and Ishwarans and what you call Narayana Murthy's and TGK Murthy's and Azim Premji's and name them and we have it, who can conquer the whole world with their brain powers. Why? We don't ask why. We just ask what happened in our neighborhood and we just turn our nose and go away. But why am I holding this 5th August newspaper every day whenever I go to a college or a school or a parents meeting or a teachers meeting? This I want to laminate it or take it to every college so that this paper, the original paper will remain with me. This is my index. This is not my story. This statistics of Indian Express. And I referred it. I confirmed it from the editor, who is one of my close friends in Hyderabad Indian Express reporter. He is sub-editor of Indian Express Metro. He was my student like you, studying in engineering college in Vishakhapatnam. He has risen to the sub-editor level today. And this one, he made the facts. So I confirmed it. Is it true? His name is Kalyan Chakravarti. Kalyan, is it true what you have published? Is it not fiction? Swamiji, what are you telling? That is only what is available to us. Unavailable many are there. You know what he said? This is only recorded. Unrecorded many are there, he says. What is sad? Sorry state of young people. What is happening to all of you? Unconscious drift it is called, my dear friends. Unconscious drift. Where you are going you do not know, and you are not aware that the earth under your feet is sinking. It is quicksand. The world outside is very treacherous, very cruel. It's not safe. We are thinking, yes, but unless I insulate myself, I make myself strong to face the tsunami, to face the earthquake, to face the volcano. By one message of Swami Vivekananda, I challenge you, each one of you 400, 500 students of MGIT, you will become Bharat Ratnas. Nothing less than that would satisfy Vivekananda. Bharat Ratna for Vivekananda. Chilli Gaval make time spent here. Have that zeal, have that faith, have that strength and vishwasam that I can become a Bharat Ratna, not just a fool in some company sitting and enjoying some pizza and restaurant. That's worthless in the market today. Till I make India a Ratna and I go into a Ratna. What did Swamiji do? Vivekananda do? He conquered America. At that time, 1893, when India was a slave nation, British were at the superpower, 1893. He shook the very fundamental roots of the West. Not by army, not by politics, not by any other degree, just by his spiritual personality. My dear friends, the next 2 years are going to be very, very crucial for India, both as far as economy is concerned and as far as our value system is concerned. Because till 2014, the whole country is celebrating Swami Vivekananda's 150th birth anniversary. 1863, the man was born for a very purpose, to revolutionize the youth of India, to make India a Vishwaguru, to make India a teacher of the world, as it was in Nalanda University time. India was a teacher to the world. But today it has become a slave of so-called Europe and the West. And we are going into the villages of India, started on September 11th. We are taking a big Vivekananda chariot into the villages of India, into the villages of Andhra Pradesh, to awaken the youth and brothers and sisters like you, to give them strength, to give them the direction, to give them a focus, to give them inspiration. So Swami Vivekananda gave a wonderful prescription for our problems, for your problems, my problems, principal's problems, or the management problems, or the Prime Minister's problem also. My dear friends, in short, I am going to tell you what you are getting from LKG till you have completed and joined MGIT. It is what is called in education as 3 R's. 3 R's is reading, writing, and arithmetic only. It is not full education, it is literacy campaign. And what is it that makes you an educated fellow, educated boy or a girl? Not just a degree, not just a job, not just this one. If you get only these 3 and become an IBM officer, become Infosys, become your own entrepreneur, my dear young friends, you get only what is called in Hindi, roti, kapda, makan. You get only these 3, nothing else. What is so great about you, studying in MGA, eating on roti, kapda, makan? You are only literate fellows. And the masons, the coolies, the carpenters, the electricians who build this beautiful infrastructure and beautiful college, did they join in engineering college? Did they sit in for fantastic seats like this? Not at all. Even they may have no thumb impression in their vouchers. Basic అక్షరాభ్యాసం మనకు లేదే, వాళ్ళైతే ఇంత పెద్ద భవనాలు పెట్టారు. వాళ్ళని ఇల్లిటరేట్ అనేస్తాం, వాళ్ళు మేధావులు. ఏమి లేకుండా ఎదురుపెట్టే మనం ఏమన్నా కూడా బ్రిడ్జెస్ కొలాప్స్ అయిపోతుంది, రోడ్స్ నిండిపోతున్నాయి హైదరాబాద్. ఎందుకంటే ఆ ఎక్సలెన్స్. My dear friends, notice board here. My mind to length. Now Manasu Adhik Lavijna. Anytime, anybody, without cost. And when you want to use your mind for studies or for some purposeful productive work, that fellow was on strike. And that is the cause of urban suicides. It has gone on strike. Is there any book which can tell you how to die? In engineering, is there any book? Textbook prescribed to JNT how to die if you don't get JNT degree? That is the virus already in your mind, in your subconscious mind. Now let me answer my question honestly and openly. You all of you know from the first row to the last row, you should club to know that if my laptop or desktop is connected to the internet or to the website, what happens? Without virus, without antivirus system, this fellow will become waste discipline. The whole thing will crash. Yes or no? So as soon as you purchase a laptop or an iPad, etc., first you install a antivirus system, latest model, little costly also, doesn't matter, Papa, I don't want my system to be spoiled. Because the virus is taking various forms. Some bad fellow started and it has become a big mania today. When you are able to save 70,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees or 10,000 rupees, a laptop and an iPad, etc., just a gadget, just an electronic product, and this mind which has produced this wonderful mega super brains, where is your antivirus system for the mind? Where is your antivirus system? Has anybody tried to think about it? Install an antivirus system in your brain, in your subconscious mind to avoid the suicide, to avoid drugs, to avoid alcohol, to avoid malpractices? We don't have that. We are not thinking of it. Because unfortunately, that is not provided in JNTU, but it is provided in GTU. What is GTU? GTU. Gujarat Technological University. Gujarat Technological University has taken a bold decision to give antivirus system to the minds of the Gujarat engineering students. On 12th January, the CM and the Vice Chancellor and the Governor, 3 of them sitting on a stage in Gandhinagar, inaugurated the Vivekananda syllabus in all the engineering colleges of Gujarat as an antivirus system for the mind of the Gujarati students. Andhra Pradesh is still sleeping. And mind you, this year in the semester exam, 40,000 final year engineering students underwent an online examination called SVCPP, Swami Vivekananda Contributor Personality Projects. It's not consumer project, it is a contributor project. What the final engineering students can do to solve the problems in the deserts of Gujarat, in the forests of Gujarat, in the villages of Gujarat for the rural masses. That project, if you apply, study Vivekananda, study the great ethics and values of our country, you can become not just an engineer, one of the outstanding engineers, and 40,000 people have got a certificate. Isn't it a matter of the joy and development of Gujarat state at least? Forget about other politics. So that is where your head to think need virus. When I consider in your language, my dear friends, I am going to give you software for this hardware. I am going to give you 4 softwares. If you like to install it, I will help you. If you don't like it, please give it back to me. On Saturday I am going to another engineering college, I will share it there. Choice is yours. No compulsion, no imposition, no other blackmailing. It's open for all. Because this antivirus system is required for every boy or girl. Whether it's CBIT, MGIT, VBIT, JDIT, I have got thousands of friends in Hyderabad. Now, software number 1 for your brain. I want all of you, my young brothers and sisters, to be original in your thinking. What should you be? Original in your thinking. Example number 1. Who is the father of Indian engineering? Please, quick answer. Pardon? Father of Indian engineering, Vishweshwaraya. Mokshagundam Vishweshwaraya, Bharat Ratna, Sir Vishweshwaraya. Queen Victoria gave him Sir Award also. India gave him Bharat Ratna. And why his birthday is called Engineers Day? Have you thought about? September 15th, his birthday is Engineers Day, my dear friends. You know it, huh? Thousands of engineers are there in India from the beginning. Why only one Vishweshwara has got the engineers? Simple reason, he was an original engineer, never copied a textbook. He never copied a textbook. Gandipet Reservoir is Vishweshwara's brain. Musi River's barrage, and when Musi was flooding and destroying Hyderabad, the Nizam of Hyderabad called him. Not that there were no engineers here, but they wanted an original engineer. The British could not solve the Hyderabad's problem. And Vishweshwaraya saw Vishakhapatnam seaport saved India in 1971 Indo-Pak War. If anybody is from Vishakhapatnam, you will understand better. If you get a chance to go to Vizag, go and see the natural harbour in Vishakhapatnam. I will not explain now, time is not there. What contribution Vishweshwaraya did? He saved India from atomic explosion in the Vishakhapatnam seaport. Because of his engineering model, original engineering. And what a sacrifice, what a tremendous contribution. So be original in your thinking and application and in your life also. To make it humorous for you, if you have want to do a mistake, please do an original mistake, don't copy somebody. దాంట్లోనూ మనకు ఒరిజినాలిటీ లేదు. వీడు తప్పు చేస్తే మనం కూడా తప్పు చేస్తాం. Peer pressure. Nobody can put you under pressure without your permission. Be original. That's why English proverb is there. Be like the bee, not like the housefly. Be like the bee, not like the housefly. Bee is original. Honey bee and that. Why bee is called honey bee? Because it takes only the fresh flowers early morning from the flower from the tree, not even which have fallen down on the ground. And it saves it for you, saves it for me, and saves it for future generation in the honeycomb. It is very, very fresh honey. Honey bee. Be like the bee, but the housefly. But the fellow housefly, very treacherous fellow. You will sit on GHMC dustbin in the morning and come through your window and sit on your Mysore Park or sweet in the table. No originality, we try to destroy it. It should not be there. It will create fungus and problems. Be like the bee, not like the housefly. Be original. Imitation is for cowards. Originality is for heroes. You decide. Be original thinker. Be original contributor. I can give a lot of examples of this originality. Never copy it. Never copy. Cowards die every moment. Heroes die but once, says Shakespeare. Why do I imitate the West? Why cannot I become my lion in my own den in the nation? Can a donkey become a lion by wearing lion's dress? A donkey is a donkey, a lion is a lion. 100 sheep cannot rule a forest, but one lion can do it. Yes or no? So that is where your originality matters. And if you have not this originality, my dear young friends, you should have what is called positive thinking or self-confidence. Self-confidence. You have heard of it 100 times in 10th standard in your school and also in inter also so many self-confidence, self-confidence, self-confidence. Some people, some boys and girls come to me every day and tell, Swamiji, I don't have self-confidence. Immediately correct them. To tell that you don't have self-confidence, you have confidence. Am I right? How did you come all the way from your college and your house to tell, Swamiji, I don't have confidence? Are you fool? You have confidence. Wipe the tears and you will see the light in front of you. But today, you have confidence, but you are misusing the confidence and misplacing the confidence, misdirecting the confidence. That is only the problem. You need a direction. You need a tsunami is a tsunami because it has no direction. It simply goes where the land is and occupies and eats all of you. You got the point? Self-confidence point is unfortunately, my dear young friends, in our place now. Self-confidence. You look at a life like that in zombie, give up chava. You ready? My dear friends, first year students, you are all mature enough to understand me. Don't think you are very small. Wonderful brains you have. This fellow is a bad master but a good servant. Use it properly. I repeat again, this fellow is a bad master but a good servant. If this becomes a master, hatya, atmahatya, atyachara. I tell you a very sorry incident. 9th standard girl, in a prestigious school in Banjara Hills. An IAS officer's daughter. An IAS officer's daughter. Mother also highly educated in a very big industry. 9th standard. Life has not yet started for her. Enjoying and studying very good CBSE school. 3 years ago, I know her father very well, unfortunately. In that bad master business, losing her self-confidence, losing that positive attitude towards herself, respect towards herself, that once missed call, which so many times you will get from some fools. Unfortunately, she lost her software in the brain. She was trapped and trapped and trapped, and after 8 months, her used body was found on the streets, on the railway tracks of Secunderabad. She was led into prostitution. One missed call. I don't want to go into details. It's a long, painful story. Bad master or lack of this software. IAS officer's daughter. Studying a CBSE school. What is the condition? Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Painful. Mother has become a zombie like she has lost her mental balance as if. So many things are there in the house. Nothing in the heart. No peace. No joy in the house. So positive thinking, which means respect towards yourself also. If you lose that self-respect, nothing worse than a creature or a worm which crawls in the rainy season. Positive thinking. Stop this criticism, stop these jealousies, stop this negativity to say everything that India is bad. I'll tell you 2 case studies tomorrow of my young friends who are in first year itself. Please think. Case study number 1, my dear young friends. February 27, 2012, this year, 6 months ago, second year boy, civil engineer, Prakash Gupta, in an engineering college called Kalpana Chawla College of Engineering and Technology in Hisar, Haryana, was brutally shot dead by his own classmates at 10 o'clock in the morning outside the college gate. And do you know why he was shot dead? Prakash Gupta was a college topper. That was the only sin that he did. The only mistake that he did to be a college topper. Son of a carpenter. And his own classmate shot him dead. Son of a very influential businessman of Haryana. Case was numbed, and before that, he was racked brutally, physically, out of jealousy. He complained to the police, complained to the principal, complained to the management, nothing could be done. Haryana is a very peculiar state. So unfortunately, on 27 February morning, at 10 o'clock, friend thought, enough is enough, I don't want to see my friend again. He himself became a killer. Imagine the condition of an engineering college where there is no positive thinking. You don't want to learn from your friend, but you want to finish off your friend. Case study number 2. Please think what I am going to tell. I am not going for commentary. I am just giving you the facts based on somebody's message as a solution for all of you. What did he say there? There is a small writing. Can you read? This world is a great gymnasium where we come to make ourselves strong. What a wonderful message. What a wonderful message for engineering students, medical college students, who are high professionals, who are respected and who lead the country future. We have come to make ourselves strong, not to kill somebody out of jealousy, out of lust, of infatuation, etc. It is a sin on human life. The second case study is much more horrible. This is of a third-year engineering student from Kurnool. Kurnool ki chendina Vidyarthi, A.K. Kuduku, Taylor's son, was brutally murdered by his own roommate and classmate in Shastra University, Tanjavur. This was in November last year. Why? This fellow had a fantastic ability to submit project excellent original software. Excellent project reports he was submitting. Then his roommate got jealousy and got this one. And as all of you know, what are we very good at? Control C, Control V. So what did he do? He stole the project report of this boy, of his own classmate, replaced it by his own name, submitted it to the HOD. But suspicion, language suspicion, previous record, immediately the HOD got some this one and he said something wrong and he found out, compared notes, found that this was that other fellow's project. Complained and went higher up, went to the Vice Chancellor, and since it's a deemed university, they dismissed him for 3 months. Semester exam cut. So as a revenge, roommate of 3 years and 3 years murdered his own classmate. Only son of a tailor in Karnataka. My dear young friends, if this is what engineering colleges are dealing with, I am sorry to say, if there is no software, your whole personality will become shattered, cranked, and will become one of the liabilities of India. Because I was reading a small story yesterday. It says, who were the people who killed the Jews? Top class engineers who built gas chambers. Top class engineers in Germany. They were made to build. Their engineering models were used to kill millions of Jews. Who killed them? Top class physicians who gave them the poisonous injections. Who killed them? Top class teachers, top class people. Young people were used by the Nazi to kill their own. Is that what engineering college is all about? They say, the writers say, it is better not to study than to become a cruel engineer or a cruel doctor. Where are we heading to as a great nation of 1.21 billion people, where 67% is your population and our population? Be positive in your thinking. Be positive in understanding the glory of our nation, of our India, of our Bharat. I'll tell you what this positive attitude of a young American lady is. Young American lady, middle-aged lady, 45-50 years, my dear young friends, she was walking barefoot on the bank of river Ganga in Rishikesh, great pilgrimage center. At 6 o'clock in the evening, walking barefoot on the rocky banks of river Ganga. Then Padma Shri Pudera Gopichand also went to Rishikesh to meditate and to learn pranayama, to gain back his confidence to play in the All England Badminton Championship. And you know what? He saw this old young lady walking barefoot on the rocky banks. He got surprised. A foreign lady walking barefoot, their feet is very sensitive. Why is she walking barefoot? He introduced himself, greeted her and made friendship with her and said, Mother, how is it that you are walking barefoot or not feeling the pain? That lady gave 3 statements to that question put by Gopichand. I want all of my young friends to listen to it patiently and carefully and think about it and appreciate if you can. Statement number 1, that lady says, my son, how can I walk with shoes on this holy earth called Mother Ganga? Who is telling this? A New York lady of 45-50 years. How can I walk with shoes on this holy earth called Mother Ganga? Second statement she makes, my dear son, how can I walk with shoes on this holy earth called Mother India? And the third statement, Gopichand himself told me personally, it was a slap on my face and it renewed my confidence about Bharat. She said, my son, I have come to India not as a visitor of India, but as a daughter of India. I want to die in India. Gopichand said, in the next flight I came back to Hyderabad and told my coach, I can do it something for India. And that very year, Pullela Gopichand became All England Badminton Championship. And what a tremendous positive attitude that the American lady is teaching to Pullela Gopichand. How did Pullela Gopichand become Pullela Gopichand, Padma Shri, and become a coach of Saina Nehwal, who is shaking China and Europe and Malaysia? It is because of the wonderful positive attitude and the sacrifice that his young mother did when he was a 7th standard student. My dear friends, today we go in Skodas and SUVs and Volkswagens and then kill ourselves in ORR. This young mother of Pullela Gopichand studying in 7th standard used to walk barefoot in the hot sun of Ongole and Chirala and save 1 rupee bus fare, 1 rupee bus fare and walk in the hot sun to reach her home. Why 1 rupee saving? Because in the evening when she goes home from work, that 1 rupee she will buy one shuttlecock and give to her son called Gopichand. That 1 rupee was precious for Gopichand to buy one shuttlecock to practice in the badminton court of Chilala or Ongole. And that 1 rupee, today his mother is the manager of Gopichand Badminton Academy in Gachibowli. What a simple lady, but tremendous heart and tremendous confidence in her son and in India. I talked with her. So joyful, so smiling, but here is a man who the whole world respects him today. So respect the nation, respect the culture, respect yourself, have in your blood, in your bones, in your genes, in your very nerves is the seeds of the great sages of India. Be positive towards yourself, don't misuse the body, don't abuse the body, please. I pray to you, I request you. Enough of these body attachments and body desires of making a tool of this body. This body should become a wonderful tool, not a bad master. Come out from your comfort zone to your effort zone. That is called positive attitude. Come out of your comfort zone to effort zone. Even the king of the forest, the lion, if it is hungry, has to get up a lion, yes or no? Just because it is the king of the forest, it won't stay in the cave and say, Jikkallara, daichesi na notlo rande down. But down. What if you are the king? Come and catch me, the Jinka will tell. And this fellow, huge animal, heavy weightlifter, it has to slowly walk, plan, observe, concentrate, be patient, crawl if necessary, and don't make any noise, not even the whisper or the groaning, because animals are all constantly on an alert. And when the right opportunity comes, it jumps with that perfection. Either that perfection will get one good meal, or it may not get a meal. Again, it will start from zero, but it won't leave it. That is why Swamiji says, oh youth of India, don't become sheep, become lions walking and let the foxes and of hatred and fear fly to their holes. So Vivekananda writes a beautiful letter. Let the lion of Vedanta roar, foxes of fear and hatred will fly to their holes. Be positive. Have that self-confidence on yourself, not on a gadget, not on a machine, or not on something. And when you have the second software, self-confidence and what we call original thinking, next two are very important for first year till you get a degree in the final year, is what is called concentration. We will be conducting some classes on concentration also for you. We will help you, we will not leave you, because our mind is like a monkey. Mind is like a monkey. Have you seen a monkey sitting quiet doing meditation like Buddha? And even if it is sitting quiet, it is planning constantly how to go into somebody's house and rob to somebody's property. Monkey nature is restless, let us accept it. There is nothing hide and seek about it. But unfortunately, we have another problem. Monkey mind, Swami Vivekananda says in a beautiful story, first problem is restlessness. You know, second problem, monkey, one day Mr. Monkey or Mrs. Monkey was very tired, very thirsty. It wanted to drink water. It went from house to house, tap to tap, could not get water. And in some place, it found a bottle near a water tank. It was so happy, so joyful. It opened the bottle and drank full quantity of the liquid. It was not water, it was a bottle of wine. Now, two-in-one problem. Two-in-one problem. One means restlessness, second is drinking wine. Imagine the condition of the monkey. Sitting on the comma, sitting on the branch and not able to control the alarm. My goodness gracious, the problem did not end there, my dear friends. One scorpion was coming down the branch. He said, oh Mitrama, how many days I did not meet you, let us go together for a coffee and take a nice sting on the buttocks. And scorpion bite, very painful. Oh, the monkey started jumping in pain, jumping and shouting also. Problem did not end. There was a ghost sitting on the tree. It said, you idiot, you disturb my sleep, I will teach you a lesson. It entered into the mind of the monkey. 4-in-1 problem. Restlessness, wine, scorpion bite, and a human mind is like that until we wake up. 4-in-1 problem, and we have to do engineering with that mind. What more challenge you want? Yeah? First, my nature restless, body urkodu. You are the slave of your body. One students, Mama, who come to our training center, Institute of Human Excellence every Sunday. I see them, I correct them, I guide them, I train them, I hammer them. First problem in the classrooms, teachers also will agree with me, shaking the legs like Michael Jackson. I don't know why you have to shake the leg in the classroom and when there is no music. Are you shaking the legs to the music of the class teacher, or is it foolishness or Alzheimer's disease? The second roga which all the youngsters have, biting the nails. Chi 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 chi. Dhanyanta pura pyasana slum culture. You in some position or the other, apart from MPC, you have studied hygiene. You put a microscope here, 10 days you will not eat it. Millions of bacteria are entering into your stomach, very tasty. Stop this bad habit of biting your nails, and if nail is not there, plastic pen. Plastic, biodiversity telling save plastic, don't use plastic, and your pens are like a small bird eating lunch. See, current also is unhappy. So these two habits of this, please stop it. And if you want to get mouth cancer, please keep all the 4 fingers. That is your choice. You will suffer, and your mother also will suffer, father will suffer. Mouth cancer ostadi, gum cancer ostadi, fingers pettukunte adi teliyadu manaki paapam. Engineering students, medical students. So concentration is all about 111 eradicating. Now monkey business empty ikkada first restlessness. Second, wine, monkey drinking wine. What are we drinking? Wine of desire. I want, I don't need, I want. Korikala pitta. Going on, I want, how much you want, I say. That is where corruption has come. Looting the country, left, right, center. And that is only tip of the iceberg. And you have no mercy over the nation. Digging the, I'm sorry, I did not bring a kind of PPT, which one of my students, an auditor, did it. Let me tell you, am I audible? Yeah, that does not stop. Oh, my dear friends, I also did not know all these days. You know, to produce one mobile or iPad or iPad, computer or something, what is required there is titanium. The titanium ore is required. And in the titanium ore, it's available in maximum quantity in an African nation called Congo. Okay? And this Congo is full of titanium, where all these fellows have gone and put their permanent residence there in the form of Nokia, in the form of LG, in the form of Samsung, in the form of so many other companies. And today there is not one tree in Congo. The entire Congo is barren. It is razed to the ground because they are looting titanium and butchering the Congo children, ladies and gents who protest. They are butchering literally. And the whole Congo is coming out. People are migrating to the neighbor countries without shelter, without food, and women are raped, children are killed, and they are put into common burial grounds. And the husbands, they are made to work with bare hands to take out this titanium from the earth. And they get cancer, they get the fungus, and they are simply killed. And do you know what? In this mobile, the National Geographic channel says there is blood of the Congo people in your hands. There is the blood of the common people of the children of Congo in your hands, they say. It's not a small thing. It's not, this is not this one. But this obsession, lack of concentration, lack of this greed, want is the problem. Wanting is the problem. Be happy with the Samsung, be happy with the HTC. Be happy, that's all. Stop it, please. Don't go into consumer market and produce. Keep on buying. The Congo people are dying. Can you give 1 rupee for them? Have you thought of them? So every boy and girl goes and keeps on purchasing, and they are looting Congo. I've got photographs. Today morning I saw, I was quickly coming, I could not bring the PPT. If anybody is interested, I will send it. Please come this Sunday, we have a special class. That is the other side of technology. Greed. The wine of greed we are drinking every day. And the third, problem for concentration is scorpion. What is the scorpion of jealousy? Scorpion of jealousy. Why was that boy killed? Jealousy. Why was the other boy killed? Jealousy. There are so many cases of jealousy. Asuya. Dani, matsara and emotional imbalance. That is what concentration disturbs. And the fourth, the demon which entered into the monkey, for us is the demon of pride, demon of ego. The ahankara, the power. Garvam is different, power is different. Garvam undali, power is dangerous. That has ruined many people in war. Don't care for the police, don't care for the law. Who are you to talk to me? I met one SI of Chikadapalli police station. Whenever he gets opportunity, he comes and talks to me, comes and spends some time in prayer and meditation. He told me, Swamiji, educated boys and girls, educated people, whenever he tells them, hey boy, go beyond the stop line, don't cross it, yanta abuse chestaru nammani, booth maatladutuntaru, but I will educated, yanta foul language, we want somebody to treat us as human beings. After all, we are doing our duty, but they simply abuse us and break all the laws because of the pride of the ahankara. This also disturbs your concentration. So one by one, this monkey mind has to change into a human mind into a concentrated mind, and concentrated mind to produce or manufacture wonderful things for Japan, for the world. A long journey for you. First year, please start. Don't delay, don't postpone. Healthy mind, healthy body. So concentration, ekagrata, that is one of the dangerous, one of the best things that India ever gave to the whole world. Greatest contribution of India is yoga and dhyana. If Japan is successful, it is because the Indian teachers who went during Ashoka's time to Japan. If China is successful, it is because the teachers who went during Ashoka's time and migrated with Yuan Sang to China and taught them meditation. And they mixed it with their own culture, made it their part of life. For India, it is part-time business. America ఏం చేస్తారు తెలుసా మీకు? యూట్యూబ్ చూడండి ఈవినింగ్ వేడి. పవర్ యోగా స్టార్ట్ చేశారు బిజినెస్ కోసం $10, $100. పవర్ యోగా అది ఎన్నోసార్లు మన స్కూల్ విలేజెస్ గుంజీ కొట్టించారు. అది అమెరికాలో పవర్ యోగా. ఇప్పుడు ఎవరైనా గుంజీలు కొట్టిస్తే హ్యూమన్ రైట్స్ కమిషన్ వెళ్ళిపోతారు. ఓ టీచర్ ఇస్ హెరాసింగ్ మీ, అరే గుంజీలు కొడుతూ నీ మెమరీ పవర్ బ్రెయిన్ ఇంప్రూవ్ అవుతుంది. గుంజీలు కొట్టడం పనిష్మెంట్ కాదు, ఇట్స్ అన్ ఎక్సర్సైజ్. అడగంటాడు తమాషా చెప్తున్నాను మీకు. The yoga teacher will come. Lift your right hand. All our Indian fools will be lifting their right hand. Keep it on your left ear. Lift your left hand. Keep it on the right ear. Sit quietly on your buttocks. Andhra fools are which are Indian students. Harvard University. America very nice to the power yoga. Mala is $100. And you can change that. If you think of Google, just type power yoga, you will really laugh. I read my mother said, sit on your knees for 10 minutes. Punishment. Gujil Kodaka is called power yoga. And their brain power is increasing, our brain power is going to apply to psychiatry. So go back to the great masters of India with pride, with joy and strength. I am telling you. If any of you doubts, any particular clarifications, we are here to answer your questions. Nothing hide and seek, nothing to be worried about. Okay? Concentration is the key to success. I will tell you a small mantra for concentration and go forward. Time is running. Take up an idea, make that idea your life, think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea, and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success. This is concentration. Different between man and man is concentration. Different between animals and man is concentration. Man has a higher degree of concentration, but let us not misuse that concentration of the brain power. You do not know to handle only one computer, we struggle, but this mind has got a capacity of 15,000 computers. According to yoga. Swami Vivekananda says 90% of the thought force of the young people are wasted in singing, listening and talking. Gossip, gossip, gossip. And where is your concentration? Talking without any subject. Just now as Chetan was telling, we cannot come and talk on a purposeful, practical subject. So don't go on gossip and don't waste time for unwanted things. Concentrate. It should be convergence, not divergence. It is called pratyahara, gather the thoughts. How long can you go out into the market, fish market? Maya Bazar. There's a wonderful story about this habit and lack of concentration, bad habits, how they disturb us. One fisherman collecting fish from the rivers and the sea used to give to his wife to sell the fish. And she used to go village to village and nearby neighboring areas to sell the fish. One day she is coming, slowly returning back in the evening 6 o'clock. It was rainy season, dark cloud, and it was heavily pouring. She got drenched. Somehow she found a house on the village side, knocked the door, and an elderly Amma welcomed her, made her come inside, gave her new dress and new saree, good food, rasam, etc. They talked for some time and told Amma, you go and sleep there, morning when sunlight, you go home. That lady was thanking and went and slept at 11 o'clock. And when she kept slept at 11 o'clock, she was coming and tossing and turning and not able to sleep. Some bad smell was disturbing her sleep. I said, what is this chatta kampu? So she is chapalama. She is selling the chapala only. So some bad smell, dirty smell, foul smell is disturbing her sleep. What is this? She increased the lantern flame. And she took that lantern in the room. On that some store where she saw baskets. 2-3 baskets were there. She brought it down. To her shock and surprise, the baskets were full of jasmine flowers. Chatta, Mallikul Vasana, ee room padabittidare. Ee kampu, jasmine flowers kampu disturbing my sleep. That lady, she does not know how to treat me. And she used her own brain, Chapalamma. Went outside the house, 2 chapal gutta were there. She sprinkled some water. Nicely upon the aroma of the chapal were coming. She brought it into the room, put her head inside and did pranayama. And whole night she had sound sleep. She had sound sleep. Morning 6 o'clock the lady had to wake up. Sri Ramakrishna tells, Mallikul Vasana, jasmine flowers, fresh flowers, and chatta kampu onto the manassu, endukante habit automatically takes to chapal. అది చాలా ఇది మైండ్లో ఈ దుర్వాసనలు వెళ్ళి వాట్స్ వెళ్ళి కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ డిస్టర్బ్ చేస్తాయి. సో దట్ ఆల్సో ఇస్ ఎన్ యాంటీవైరస్. దానికి యాంటీవైరస్. టేక్ అప్ an idea, positive idea, pure idea, purposeful idea. That will make a difference. Swami Vivekananda is so powerful man of concentration. He was walking on the New York river and he saw some young cowboys who were playing with a gun and shooting something in the waters. And he said they were not able to shoot because the eggshells were floating in the river. They were not stationary, so their concentration was very less. And Swami was smiling at them. And one of the American boys was angry. He said, hey gentlemen, you are ridiculing us. Can you shoot one eggshell? Swami said, yes, I will do it. He took that gun and said, what should I do? Shoot that 10 eggshells. What will I get? He asked. Vivekananda asked, what will I get if I shoot one? Then that boy said, if you shoot one, you will get $1. Bet. $1 bet you will get. Alright, 10 were there. Swami said, $10 I will get. So I requested only 30 seconds time. He held that gun, closed his eyes, opened his eyes, and then all the 10 within 10 seconds he shot. Oh, these Americans were so excited. You are a Superman, you are a Superman. They started shouting. Swami said, cool down, I am not a Superman, I am Vivekananda. And they asked, hey, who is your coach? Who is your coach? Now my young friends listen to reply Vivekananda told, my mind is my coach. This is the first time in my life I am holding a gun, he said. They could not believe it. And they asked, how could you do it, gentlemen? Then Swamiji said, I told my mind, this is called the gun. I told my mind, that is called the goal. Shoot it, and it obeyed me. And I told my mind, if you shoot one, you will be rich by $1, do it and enjoy. He did it. But he said, you also can do it, but you have to do a little more practice and a little more persevere with the practice. Your mind also will be concentrated. And once you have these 3, last important point for head to think software is develop a sense of discrimination. If a young boy or a girl is committing suicide like this, lack of discrimination, lack of the vichakshana, lack of the viveka buddhi, darshanam, shravanam, mananam, what are you seeing, what are you listening, what are you reading, that also adds to the food for the mind. Please discriminate between right and wrong. Please discriminate between chalk and cheese. Please discriminate between sugar and sand. Please discriminate between falsehood and righthood. Don't get mixed up. Don't get sucked up into this whirlpool of maya, of infatuations. Understand what is love. Understand what is infatuation. Understand what are emotions. Understand what is your mental balance. So that discrimination is what Vivekananda was all about, my dear friends. And when you have these four softwares, confidence or positive thinking, original thinking, concentration, discrimination, we move to the most important one for all of you here who may have good backups, who may have a good family, who may have a lot of rich money earned by your father, mother, grandfather and the others. My dear friends, let me tell you, the second H is your heart to feel. If you have a head to think, it leads to corruption, it leads to malpractices, it leads to so many crimes. You know what? Last Sunday, the news in DNA newspaper said, a 5-year-old innocent boy was murdered by two elderly boys of 18 years and 19 years in Pune. Why? To buy a motorbike. To buy a motorbike, they kidnapped this boy and asked their boys' fathers this one, what you call mobile numbers, so that they will make ransom calls and take 5 lakhs rupees. And this boy started crying and shouting and making so much noise, they strangled him and killed him and put him in a river in Pune. What did this 5-year-old boy do, my dear friends? For your own lack of thinking, you killed a 5-year-old boy for your greed for a motorbike? And these are educated boys who did it. No heart. Do you know, we in India are enjoying 700 million mobile phones, but 70% of women and girls in the villages of Nalgonda, Mahbubnagar, Adilabad, Karimnagar and other areas of Andhra and Maharashtra don't have toilets. Our 8th standard, 9th standard school dropouts, and because there are no toilets, and now the Supreme Court has to tell the government in 6 months there should be toilets in the villages of India. What did these heartless people have? And what are you doing? Have you thought that this is what our sisters and our mothers in India are suffering from and the villages are suffering from? What is the use of an engineering when we cannot build a toilet, a civil engineer or somebody give electricity to the country? My dear friends, last year in Nalgonda there was a famine and the schools were closed 10 days in advance during summer vacation. A horrible, painful story. And this Hindu newspaper reporter Saina went to Nalgonda district to investigate and present the statistics to the government of AP. To the shocking surprise, a few young mothers came out knowing that he is a newspaper reporter. They requested him, if you have what you call the capacity or the power, please tell CM, please tell Education Minister, please tell the Principal Secretary our case to keep the schools open next 2.5 months also. We are ready to send our children to the schools in the hot sun on the hot beds of Nalgonda. And this Mr. P. Sainath said, Amma, they will die of sunstroke. It's already 49 degrees, hot heat in Nalgonda villages. Then one of the mother who herself was very weak, who did not have a blouse in her body, also said, my son, we are ready to send our children because that is the only midday meal he gets in 24 hours. That egg, that pappu and little rice, that is the only time he eats in 24 hours. 2.5 months he just committed. మళ్ళీ ఇతను అన్నాడట నేను చచ్చిపోతారమ్మా సన్స్ట్రోక్ వల్ల నడుచుకొని వెళ్ళాలి బస్సులు లేదు అంటే another mother with tears in his eyes అన్నట నాయనా బాబు we are ready to send our children because if he dies in school we are happy, it will be quick death. But if he dies in the home, we are unhappy because it will be slow death. అమ్మా ఆకలి అని ప్రతిరోజు వస్తూ ఉంటాడు మా ఇవ్వడానికి ఒక మెతుకు కూడా లేదు. Sainath said, I went for taking report, my hand was shivering. 2 hours from Hyderabad, every day drinking, dancing, partying and everything we do, but we don't think at least of these petty boys and girls who suffer with nothing. What's a mobile phone them, or what is one bread for them, or what is one biscuit for them? If you cannot do physically, my dear friends, sit in the home and please think. Swami Vivekananda says, if you start thinking good of others, the strength of a lion will increase. ఒక సింహ శక్తి మీలో పెరుగుతుంది. థింక్ ఆఫ్ ద గుడ్ ఆఫ్ అదర్స్. దట్ ఈస్ వై వసుధైవ కుటుంబకం. Thoughts will travel. If an SMS can travel to your mobile, cannot a thought travel to another mobile, to another mind? If you are really sincere, it will. Thoughts will touch somebody in the cancer hospital. Thoughts will touch somebody in Nalgonda. Thought will touch some girl who was married after 10th standard, and after 10 months her husband died, giving her a baby. 10th standard got married. After 10th standard, within 10 months husband died, and she has a baby. Her in-laws are kicked her out. This is in Mahoonagar. ఈ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ రాజకీయాల వల్ల కాదు, ఎడ్యుకేషన్ వల్ల కాదు, మీ హార్ట్ వల్ల జరిగే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. That is where Vivekananda is. Do you feel that millions are becoming next door neighbors to brutes? We are giving ditch water when the Ganga is flowing by. So I went to a cancer hospital recently in Ladikapur. There is a 2-month-old baby. If anybody has got the guts, go and pick up the baby and give a chocolate to the baby. Just 2 months a day. Evaro untrained doctor in village come on the left eye this side at the cancer suspicion. Mother is holding the baby and she is controlling her emotions and telling Naina, even a cancer my baby here. And the cancer has spread to the bones also. 2 months. Do you think of that? And there was a 16-month-old baby who was left out on the footpaths of public garden by some great mother, unfortunately. For what reason? In the beginning nobody knew. People were coming, people were going. But there is a man today in Uppal who was inspired by Swami Vivekananda when he was a student like in Inter. One statement of Vivekananda inspired him and he gave his whole life to these destitutes. Today he is running a destitute home, and today, on 4th of October, this man has been recognized by CNN and IBN as one of the real heroes of India award, and he has been invited to Delhi in CNN studios to give a real Reliance award to this man for doing seva last 14 years. He is going now. He is already in Delhi. And this boy, one day, that same day, he was going by scooter. It was raining. He saw the baby near the traffic signal. Picked up that baby. Went to Gandhi Hospital. His friend is a doctor there. And I want all my young sisters and my brothers to listen to me. That doctor tested her blood, tested her everything. And do you know what? That 16-month-old baby, my dear friends, has got HIV positive. Has got HIV positive. And that tiny baby is 24 months today, 2 years today. Her name is Shivani. She is living today in Uppal, Medapalli, Bharat Memorial Foundation. Our volunteers, our boys, our girls who come to Ramakrishna Math, who are our youth team, they go and play with her, they give a chocolate with her, and suddenly she collapses because of the infection. And she has to eat 10 tablets a day. High antibiotics, high inflated medicines, 10 antibiotics, and she is only 24 months. Can your engineering do something for her? Nothing, zero. ఏమి చేయలేదు మీ సివిల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అప్లికేషన్, బట్ మీ హార్ట్ చేయగలదు. మీ హార్ట్ చేయగలదు, మీ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఏమి చేయలేదు. శివానికి ఏమి ఇస్తారు? ఏం తెలుసు ఆవిడకి? ఏడుస్తుంది, లేకపోతే మీరు పూవిస్తే నవ్వుతుంది, అంతే. బట్ దట్ శివాని హ్యాస్ టు లివ్ విత్ 75 elders. She is the only young baby there. That's the only baby there. So my dear friends, this is the other side of the story of life. How cruel it is. If their karma is to suffer, your karma is to do, because your ego will reduce. Let me give. It's an opportunity for me, enter Vivekananda. It's not charity. Don't do charity, please, through MGIT or CBIT or through your bike. Just because you have 100 rupees, hey, poor man, take it. That is arrogance. Be proud, be happy that God in them is helping you to give a flower to them in the form of bread or clothes or this one. You are blessed. You are blessed. You are privileged that they are allowing you to open their hand. Matrudevo bhava, Pitrudevo bhava, Acharya Devo bhava manaku telusu. But 21st century ki Swami Vivekananda gave powerful medicine for our hearts. He said, Murkha Devo bhava, Daridra Devo bhava, Rogi Devo bhava, let peace be your God, let other gods live in peace, you go and worship that God. Then alone a new India can be rebuilt. That is the power of healing. With that message I am going to tell you, my dear friends, we are proud to tell you, we have got 300 youngsters like you in our youth movement. We are called Yuva Jagriti Vedika. Some of your college students also are members of it. Some from CBIT are members of it. Some JBIT, VBIT, BSIT, Bharat. So many students, engineers, doctors, every Sunday they come and meditate and serve and get some inspiration and go and serve like angels. They serve, they don't do work. Social workers come there. And spiritual servants of great God who has come in the form of a Shivani, who has come in the form of that girl in a cancer hospital. My dear friends, this is where if you are, by having expanded your heart, you can study well. That is where the difference lies. You can study without jealousy, you can study without infatuation, you can study with peace of mind, because by my study, can I do something in the villages of India? That is where your studies can become better. Because in Girish Bharadwaj, and a mechanical engineer from Bangalore Engineering College, because it is hard to feel and inspired by Swami Vivekananda, you know what has he done today? One engineer, he has built 67 low-cost bridges connecting Kerala-Karnataka borders. Every day 2 lakh people are being helped by one person. They are coming from the tribals, selling their products, going back in the evening. One boy, 67 bridges he has built, a mechanical engineer. Because he has got a thinking capacity, a heart. Think, feel, my dear friends, feel. Okay? So, if you have a head to think and a heart to feel, the third important thing, let us do something collectively, strongly and peacefully for the welfare, Jagat Hitaya. In that, my heart also will improve, my ego will reduce, and I can become a wonderful personality. So, this is where your engineering has to turn into mind engineering along with your professional excellence. Triple R plus triple H. Triple H is head to think, heart to feel, and the hands to work. Plus your degree, your knowledge of engineering projects, etc. Okay, so for that, I can only tell you that you have to take a big, beautiful decision. You have to take a hard decision. You have to take a decision where the whole world can move. The Dhrida Sankalpa which Mahatma Gandhi took when he was thrown out from the train in South Africa, on the footpath of Petersburg. Today you threw me out of the train, tomorrow I will throw out of the country. Freedom movement started in South Africa. And that Mahatma, M.K. Gandhi became Mahatma Gandhi. Not just like that, by reading Swami Vivekananda. He said after reading Vivekananda, the love that I had for India grew 1,000 times. A new concept of Bharat came to me. A new concept of India came to me. India is not a geographical political map. India is an inspiration. India is not a secular country. India is a sacred country. ప్రతి ఒక్కటి మనకి వర్షిప్, ప్రతి ఒక్కటి మనం పూజిస్తాం. ఆ దైవీ భావంతో చూడాలి. First myself and then the things around me. A decision is important. For that, there is a beautiful lesson that all of you can get from this story of the eagle regarding decision. If you want to do something for yourself and something for the country. Okay, so the story goes like this. The eagle has got one of the longest lifespan amongst the species. Then this eagle can live up to 70 years. But to reach this, the eagle must make a hard decision. What happens in the old age, in the 40s, its long and flexible talons can no longer grab prey, which serves as food. Okay, then its long beak, sharp beak which helps to eat, that also becomes bent and weak. Third, its feathers also become very old and thick. It cannot fly. So the eagle has got only two options. Then the eagle is left either to die or go through a painful process of 150 days, approximately 5 months. So if it takes the second decision of living for more time, it has to go on to a mountain top. And what does he do? There the eagle knocks its beak against a rock until it cuts it out. And a bad thing should go. It should not remain. So the eagle itself becomes a surgeon. It will remove its beak, very painful, but then it will remove it and wait for 1 month so that a new beak will grow. Okay? And when the new beak grows, with that it will remove all the talons. Talons are the bone of the legs. That also becomes old like rubber. They have no strength to catch that rabbits, etc. That also it will pluck it out. Another 1 month it will wait. When new talents grow back, the eagle starts plucking the old age feathers. Another painful decision. And afterwards, what happens, my dear friends? 5 months. The eagle takes its famous flight of rebirth and lives for 30 more years. What a wonderful lesson that nature is teaching all of us in MGIT. So it's in your hands whether you take a decision to die like a worldly worm or make a living and become Bharat Ratnas and don't break India, rebuild India. What are you going to do? Decide now. So only free from past burdens can we take advantage of the present. So my dear friends, look at this small, this one. What Swamiji wants all of us to do. Social and social transformation also. That is why in our Institute of Human Excellence, with the help of the youngsters and our youth members, college students like you, last 3 months we have taken a very ambitious project, going on wonderfully well. All by the students, all by you. Next 8 months we have a tremendous project where you also can join from your college. Every month, either third Sunday or fourth Sunday, we are inviting one segment of the society which is helping you directly or indirectly. For example, we started with auto drivers. We invited 150 auto drivers on September 15th. And our volunteers, our regular boys and girls, they literally worship them as gods. They gave namaskaram to them. They gave them a flower, they gave them a tilakam, they gave them good food, and from their pocket money, controlling their desires and infatuations and wants, they purchased lot of fruit, lot of uniforms, and gave every auto driver, till every auto driver, Hindu, Christian, Muslim, irrespective of they shed tears of joy. And 2 auto drivers of our ethics and our culture, who were everyday drunkards, who were not going to their house without drinking, they resolved. They took a Dhrida Sankalpam after 5 days that till the last drop of our blood, we will not touch the bottle again. We will create a new life in us and their family is transformed. Just by 2 hours or 3 hours program. And last month 16th we invited 180 bus drivers and conductors of APSRTC. They felt మాకు సిగ్గుగా ఉంది మా పిల్లల దగ్గర మేము ఆదాలు చేయించుకుంటాం వాళ్ళ డబ్బుతో మేమే ఇచ్చేస్తున్నాం. ఒక్కొక్క డ్రైవర్ ఒక్కొక్క కండక్టర్ ఏడుస్తున్నారు, కన్నీరు కాస్తున్నారు. మొట్టమొదటిసారి సంబడి స్పీకింగ్ అంటే హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్. ఎందుకంటే ఒక ఆటో డ్రైవర్, ఒక బస్ డ్రైవర్, వీ హ్యాడ్ వండర్ఫుల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. వీ గేవ్ a 12 rupee fruity packet to one bus driver in RTC Crossroads at 7 o'clock in the evening on a Sunday. And the bus driver, which was at the traffic signal, took that fruity and one apple, put it in his pocket. Then our volunteer asked him, Naina, ayya, ఇది మీకోసం తయారీగా ఉన్నారు, మీరు తాగండి, ఇంకా సిగ్నల్ ఇంకా ఇవ్వలేదు కదా, మీరు తాగేయించుకున్నారు. That elderly man, bus driver, said, Naina, this fruity is for my 5-year-old son, who will be waiting at 11 o'clock in the night and ask, Nana, నాకేమి తెచ్చావు ఈ రోజు ఆదివారం అని అడుగుతాడు. ఈ ఫ్రూటీ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫర్ హిమ్ అంటున్నాడు. ఆ బస్సు డ్రైవర్ అతని ఫీలింగ్ చూడండి, అతని హ్యూమన్ వాల్యూ చూడండి. One fruity ఇస్తే దట్ ఆల్సో ఈస్ ప్రెషియస్ ఫర్ హిమ్ బికాస్ దిస్ విల్ గో ఫర్ హిస్ సన్ at 11 o'clock in the night, who is only 5 years, and he'll ask నాకేం తెచ్చావు. Then it struck to us, our other Swamiji is there, we have to do something for these people. So every month one segment, give them good food, give them one dress, give them books, give them fruit, give them a photo, give them respect, do namaskaram to them, that's all. Oh, what a joy, what a joy, what a joy. Then this month, October 28th, we are inviting 150 law and order police constables. Next month we will invite traffic police constables who are standing with masks and other things to guide our traffic, etc. Where is holiday for them on Ganesh Chaturthi? Where is holiday for them on first vegetation? Where is holiday for them when there is a biodiversity conference going on? Where is holiday for them on Dasara? Arey, let us do something for the who are helping you directly or indirectly. Even forget that you boys and girls should understand. You may be, some of you may be doing. You may be excellent boys and girls here. From you I can learn a lot. But I request everybody, not one should be left out. Whenever you enter into the bus, college bus or RTC bus, just to do namaskaram to that poor bus driver sitting in front. Just do namaskaram. He will smile at you, he will bless you, he will become your great control asset to you. వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు దిగేటప్పుడు ఎనీ జంక్షన్ యూ గెట్ జస్ట్ థ్యాంక్ యూ ఒక నమస్కారం చేసి వెళ్ళండి. You may be doing it, but still everybody should participate in this sacrifice. Oh, he will never forget you till he dies. Even if you become a big engineer, he will come and Amma Gurtunda Nanu. That's my experience, my personal experience I tell you. My personal experience. On a Deepavali day, across our matta, when police constables were guiding near Indira Park, I sent one packet of sweets, one agarbatti, one cracker, and one small book, etc. to them. లోపల పరిగెత్తుకొని వచ్చేసాడు మాస్క్ వేసుకొని. నేను అన్నాను, ఎందుకే మాస్క్ వేసుకుంటామంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ బికాస్ ఐఎమ్ సఫరింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆస్మా. On Deepavali night, I'm suffering from asthma. He cannot sit in a house. He has to stand in RTC crossroad and guide our traffic, which we create problem. So let us go and spread some fragrance in the society, maintain our purity, maintain our dignity. That's what Swamiji says. He expects. Somebody told me, Swamiji, one boy from Indian Medical College, a new medical college in Hyderabad, he wrote a very painful letter, very painful email as well. Using the body, using boy amongst you, and not, I don't worry about things to tell that is that. This body is being abused by the boys and girls, future parents, future mothers, and you know, wherever culture, wherever thing is going, already in Hyderabad, in Bangalore, in Madras, in Delhi, do you know what is happening? Only we know high-tech city, only this and that, etc. 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard girls are becoming mothers, becoming pregnant, and they go for abortion directly from the school and college. ये इंडिया में उतना लोग होना करते हैं. ये इंडिया जैसा रुएगा तो rebuild चाहिए. Teenage pregnancy, and we are moving from shyness to shamelessness, where there is an advertisement in Hyderabad one day, free abortion. India today. Please think. This can happen in New York. This can happen in France. This can happen in Boston, but not in a land where Vivekananda walked or Mother Teresa walked or an American lady telling, I am ready to die in India as a daughter, not as a visitor. Do you girls feel that Shakti, the responsibility, the respect towards your own body, where you become mothers of great children tomorrow? Vivekananda says, why I became Vivekananda? Because of my mother. My mother prayed for 12 years for my birth. That is why I have come. Otherwise, Demon would have been born to her if she had not prayed. He tells in America, demons will be born to you if you don't have the purity of a mother in your heart. 15 days, use and throw, girl and boy. Oh, what is this culture that we get? And this is not breaking India. I have read a book. You can purchase for your college also. The title of the book is Breaking India. The title of the book is Breaking India. And whom do they want to break? Whom do they want to break? You know, they want to break your backbone, the youth backbone. Are you ready for it? Answer me. Are you ready for somebody breaks your backbone? How many of you are ready? Nobody will be ready. 4 o'clock you go home, somebody is breaking your house. Will you be happy? Will you not protest? Will you not tell stop this nonsense first? Will you not defend your house? Somebody is slapping your mother and you ask Queen Victoria or Queen Elizabeth to save your mother? Do you want second freedom slavery? That is what Swamiji asked in his book on Shall India Die? If India dies, the whole world will die because India is a mother to the whole world. This is the direct words of Swami Vivekananda. India is a mother to the world. Shall India die? Yes. If India dies, whole world will die. That is where your responsibility lies. He says here, give up this disease that is creeping into your national blood. The idea of ridiculing everything, the loss of seriousness. Give it up, be strong and have this Shraddha and everything else is bound to follow. So my dear friends, this center of human excellence of your college or of CBIT or of other colleges nearby in this area and also in other areas, I am traveling non-stop every second day to every college and sharing my feelings, sharing Swami's ideas on his birthday or 150th birth anniversary. We have to do something to rebuild India, not break India. You will agree with me or not? I want a positive answer, a honest answer, a confident answer. And if you want to throw me out that I am a liar, please throw me enthusiastically, don't throw rejectedly. I am ready for that. Because in my college I challenged, if you want, they said, we will rebuild India. And what did they give? They gave banana as prasadam to all the students. On September 5th, they gave prasadam, banana, to all the students. Okay. Then I told, if you want to rebuild India, in your college campus, not one banana pakka should be there. If it is there, I am ready, a sannyasi, to lift it and put it in the dustbin. I said, half an hour I will be there. If any one banana feel, I will come not for photo, I will come and lift it out of respect, because that is Mother India's dust. And believe me, I am proud to tell of that. I respected the college, thanked every boy and did namaskaram to every teacher. After half an hour, all the dustbins were full, college campus was clean. Not one fellow threw it into the road of the college campus. There lies your applications, not appreciations. Swamiji says, appreciation or no appreciation, I am bound to organize these young men. I will send an electric thrill to the veins of India and see how the young people will receive me. They will receive me with joy. They will follow me for the next 1,000 years to rebuild my country, my Bharat. So the job is difficult but not impossible. We can climb Mount Everest, but at the end of the day, I have to discover myself. I have to discover my own potentiality. That we are trying to do. Okay? Please, if you want to follow the footsteps of Swami Vivekananda, if you want to rebuild India by your knowledge and by your character and by your time and by your resources, take a small book of Swamiji outside, which is on a bookstore, which is small, kept there. Take a small book, read that fully, continuously. If you don't understand, I am there to help you. I am your friend, I am your brother, I am your close associate, I will help you. But read Swamiji. Read the teachings. Read an inspiring small biography at least. A 3 rupee book, a 4 rupee book, a 100 rupee book. Doesn't matter. You are quite mature enough. Because I have taken a big engineering profession for not just for your stomach, but for rebuilding India. And what is Azim Premji doing today? Every year 220 crores he is giving for education of the villages of India. He has started Azim Premji Foundation, where every year he is training 40 teachers, committed teachers, and they have made a wonderful syllabus for engineering colleges. Wonderful syllabus on chemistry, physics, biology. And if that is adopted in the government of India, India's children's problems will be solved. But unfortunately, there is also corruption. They are asking money to implement this from Azim Premji himself. Azim Premji said, Chilli Khababoda, let it, I take a challenge. Let a new Prime Minister come, or let this Prime Minister give some buddhi to install this amongst the teachers' community. No money business. His guts is showing. So like that, I have got a lot of presentations and a lot of ideas to share with you. And I want to ask you a general knowledge question. Do you know anybody who is the world's youngest headmaster? He is from an Indian city, Indian state. World's youngest headmaster. It is there in CBSE Considered textbook. A small part of his life. I will give you another clue. If anybody had watched it, Satyameva Jayate by Amir Khan in the last episode, he came onto the stage and there was a standing applause. World's youngest headmaster. Last episode, I was said about India. In the last episode, there is a story of a young Muslim boy by name Babar Ali. He is world's youngest headmaster. He started his own school when he was 9 years old. And he started with 8 village girls. And that Babar Ali today has got 977 students in a faraway village from Calcutta called Ananda Vidya Niketan, which has got the BBC level. That is his service to the country. And Babar Ali studied Swami Vivekananda when he was in 10th standard. His mother gave him a Bengali book of Vivekananda. Though a Muslim mother said, Bhaiya, beta, ye padho, tumko acha lagega. And Vivekananda says, education, education, education of the villages. And Babar Ali, morning he is a student, BA first year honors. Afternoon 2:30 to 7 o'clock, he is a headmaster and his classmates are the teachers. And I understand from your college, a couple of boys, senior boys, are already doing village education, and some village here they are taken, and I am supporting them, I am guiding them, and I am encouraging them also. Every Sunday, these boys go and teach village girls inspired by these ideas. That is time management, time utility and contribution to the society. My dear friends, look at this small, this one. Babar Ali, he says, my fountainhead of inspiration was Swami Vivekananda, and that I will try to do good to the society till as long as possible. Then he was given international awards, then his wonderful school. So all these, whatever you see here, all this is for you. All this is for you only. Babar Ali Film Project, the real heroes of India. The Babar Ali Project, thirst for knowledge, and what we are doing in the villages of India, in the villages of Mahbubnagar, Warangal, etc. Huh? You see? Your father does not know, suddenly 10,000 rupees looted, suddenly 20,000 rupees, so he gave a FIR and they found to the camera it is his own daughter and his own son. Why? There is another big problem in Hyderabad. What is the problem? First day party, last day party. Farewell party, get together party. New mobile party, new jeans party. Exam fail party, exam pass party, brain empty. What do you expect from a nation where the brain is empty and all the resources going into party, and you become a thief in your own house? Your mother who has brought you after 9 months having that pain in her body, and you become a loot of your own mother. Danikanta, cancer or virus, I do not know how we can rebuild India. It's a challenge before all of us. Challenge before you, not by any other person, by our own personality and Swami's message ideas. So my dear friends, so this is what I wanted to share with you of this fantastic idea of human excellence, Manav Pratibha Shikshana Kendra, where regularly, as per the timetable, convenience of the faculty management, every week, 3 months or once in 10 days, small batches, not big this one, 1 hour class, 1.5 hour class, already started for your seniors. So for you, we will take it up in a big way, enrich you with these value systems, soft skills, etc., confidence, positive thinking, and what we call overcoming fear of failure, and mind management, and all these skills which are required as you grow up in life. So many challenges will come. Only you have to have the patience, the participation, and your enthusiasm. Alright? So have you decided to break India or rebuild India? Break India or rebuild India? Break India or rebuild India? Very, very good. And for that I am inviting you all for this Rebuilding India project of rebuilding India includes yourself also. Not that you do whatever you like and you try to build break this building and build another building. No. Rebuilding India means character building, not cement building. Cement building you have enough. High-tech city you got, what a wonder, as if the architecture has directly been imported from West. Wonderful architecture, wonderful infrastructure, wonderful designs, wonderful facilities, but nobody in high-tech city is sleeping without 2 compost bills every day. And what a pity, the highest number of diverse cases pending in Andhra Pradesh High Court are from Miyapur, Madhapur, high-tech city, Gachibowli. And what are the diverse for? 80,000 rupees, husband is earning, wife is earning 60,000 rupees. And out of greed and out of these nonsense values, the husband has taken away the ATM cards of his own wife. Looks like joke, but it's a fact. The husband has taken away the ATM cards of his wife. And when wife complained to the police, and the police brought them for some spiritual social counseling to Ramakrishna Math, అలాంటి కర్మ కూడా మేము ఇప్పుడు చేయాలి. ఈ గడవలు మేము శిక్షణ ఇవ్వాలి. That is called re-education of the educated, because they are mustached babies. What a wonderful word, Vivekananda told. Mustached baby, moral pygmy, namby-pamby. దానికంటే వివేకానంద ఇంగ్లీష్ ఎవరు యూజ్ చేస్తారు మీరు? And Swamiji used it 115 years ago, not today. And I asked the husband, why are you taking your wife's money and ATM card? You know, shamelessly what he said? Because her father did not pay enough dowry. This is breaking India apart. Can you imagine? And this fellow is earning 80,000 rupees in IBM. He wants to loot own wife's money because he did not get enough dowry. Is this the way you have love and relationship with your wife? And wife has complained, ATM card is there, need divorce paper and all this. So if ప్రేమ దేని మీద డిపెండ్ అయింది? Who is controlling the family? Police. Joke apart, now please listen, my dear young friends, future parents of India. That parents, so-called parents, have a 2-year-old girl. Where will she live? If you are the judge, you will tell both of them are useless, put her in some orphanage, or court will take care of her. It has come to that level. Because if the girl goes to the father, mother is angry. If the girl wants mother's love, father is telling she is harassing her. And now, that girl temporarily is staying with the grandmother in Nellore. And she came with these idiots. And the police constable is consoling the baby. What is the situation? I gave a chocolate, I gave a small storybook, I gave some small this flower to her. She was so thrilled, so cheerful, as if she got a good friend. 2-year-old girl, and your ego and your this one, you are corrupting India. What will happen to that girl? Please answer. You girls, please answer. Put her in old age home, put her in orphanage. Some fellows should take her. And we told, Arey bhai, if you go to the court, it will take 5 years, 10 years, we don't know when your case will come. And the lawyers are there, great lawyers, to go on postponing adjournment. What will happen to your baby? Where is your money? Where is your this one? And all the ATM cards will be with the court. Because that is the basis of their complaint. So look at the family diversions, look at the family virus that has entered. Okay? So many stories, so many examples are coming to my mind. And Swamiji's sister, Vivekananda's sister herself committed suicide at that time. Then Swamiji's heart broke. If my own sister has committed suicide out of family problems, what about the other ladies or girls in the village of India? So he turned into women empowerment, made them strong. Mahashakti, Mahashakti, Mahashakti. Durga Puja is coming, Dasara is coming, we worship mother as the divine mother, women as the divine mother, but that woman is being insulted in the streets and in the villages of India. No, simply talk about secularism, moral policing and all that, when the whole teenage pregnancy has come. Where is the Durga Puja? Where is Saraswati Puja? Where is Lakshmi Puja? Why do all this? Is it a show? Is it simply just a sampradaya? Is there no meaning? That is where your knowledge of Indian culture, Indian values have been. That also, I am going to announce now, all of you, if you want to live in India, you can join the Vivekananda Yuva Jagriti Vedika. It is called YJV. Vivekananda Yuva Jagriti Vedika. It meets only on Sunday. We will not disturb you on weekdays. You have got your college, you have got your travel time, you will have exams. Only Sunday, 2.5 hours battery recharge. The whole body, mind and heart will be recharged completely. By 2 hours intense training, career training, character training, soft skills training, emotional stability, guest lectures and seva. We'll go to the institute, we'll go to the cancer hospital, we'll go to Talagunda on batches after batches. And so many young people are getting benefited. Some of our students of engineering colleges, I sent them to Guntur. There was a national seminar on Vivekananda's message only for girls. In Guntur, 3 days they stayed and Hyderabad got the first prize. Because they were intensely trained last 1 year. They were highly appreciated because of their active participation in rebuilding India. So that is our next immediate project. So all of you who are interested, can I see some enthusiastic hands? Can I see some enthusiastic hands who will participate in this rebuilding India? All are rising, there won't be any space in Ramakrishna on this Sunday. Some are rising half, that means what? Some are rising quarter. Be full or don't be a fool. Be full. Okay. So that requires little approach, little program is there. This young man, Deepak, he is your senior, 3rd year, computer science. Computer science of your college, he is my regular student. His father also came, attended medication class, and now the son is coming every Sunday, attending the classes. Another fellow is there, final year, Vashi Krishna. They are all together. And some more used to come, some did not come. So all of you are welcome. We invite you. On Sunday, you can be there at 9:30, 9:40. And mind you, I've got another experience. I've got wonderful experiences. The major stumbling block or obstacles will be your mother or father. Ramakrishna Mission pair winning maintain chovuli wax untundi. I am telling boldly, even if father comes, I will tell. Something is happening in Andhra. So this is a madness of our speciality. So that has to go. If they have any problems, if they have any doubts, please bring them also. I will talk with them. So that their fear will not be an obstacle to you. Some fear will be there in that. And another fear will be from your friends. Sunday, Ramakrishna. Maybe 80 year, 90 year. Align more to there will be two obstruction challenge. That's a challenge for you. Because coming to Ramakrishna Math, so many obstructions you have to overcome. Because opposite Ramakrishna Math, there is Indira Park, where everything is opposite there. And Ramakrishna Math, everything is opposite for rebuilding India. There only enjoyment to pizza and falling down. Because 4 kinds of students are there. One kind of student, they have no time, VIP category, but they have time for 3 things. Movie, mobile, motorbike. Girls also no exception. These 3 things very busy they are weekends. That's why Time magazine says India's problem by 2020 will be twofold. One will be either they are visiting pub or majority of youth will be visiting psychiatry. This is Times magazine survey. Where is India going? Because enough money don't know how to use it. Young, rich, retired Indians at 40. Retired Indians at 40 years. High diabetes, cholesterol, big body. Volkswagen lo vastadu. Unproductive. So what is the mind telling? Go and drink and dance. Or other mind telling? Take drugs and sleep. This is a challenge before 2012. So second category of people are there. They also don't have time. Why they don't have time? Kashmir to Kanyakumari, what are the entrance tests available? Everything they will be writing like lottery ticket. Aya, Gaya, Piya. Bas. Kuch nahi hai जीवन में. लिखो. ये तो ढूंढते जा. Third category. మేధావులు BA, BCom, MBA చేసే వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. ఎందుకయ్యా ఈ డిగ్రీ చేస్తున్నా, MBA చేస్తున్నామంటే 5 crores డబ్బు వస్తుంది. వాళ్ళతో రీవింగ్ చేద్దామా? First category busy, riding motorbike and dying in Nevada. Because of brake, brake అంటే మైండ్ లో బ్రేక్ లేదు. సో కొడతాడు, పట్టి కొడతాడు. Father my died here, that minister's son, this college of that college. CBA. ఎందుకు? బట్టిలో బ్రేక్ ఉంది, మైండ్ లో లేదు. And what a tragedy, I am not afraid to tell. I will tell the minister also. What did he do in the father's son's name? He has put 4 medical vans in ORR. అందుకే ఎక్కువ చచ్చిపోవాలనా? Why did he put 4 medical vans? Cannot he stop this fast riding and things like that? This is a negative development, not a positive development. Memory of his son Pradeep Reddy చేసుకోవచ్చు. But 4 mobile medical vans on ORR in his son's name is not a good response to the son's death. He is not solving the problem, he is shifting the problem. No, that is not the way to rebuild India. The boy or the girl has to be trained how to put the brake and how to know that this is not German roads, these Indian roads. Where bullocks will come, buffaloes will come, people also will walk. Because we have a center in Germany, in Frankfurt. We have 2 Swamis there, one of them is my batchmate. Yesterday he sent an email to me, brother, I drove the car at a very low speed today. I said, brother, what is the speed that you drove? 130 kilometers per hour. Very slow speed. Normally how much you drive? 240. Oh my goodness. Cannot think of it in ORR or in Gadire. చేయొచ్చు. ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తావో చాయిస్ చేసుకో. యమధర్మరాజు దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి సారీ లాస్ట్ టైం ఐ వాంట్ డూ ఇట్ అగైన్ అంటే టేక్ అనదర్ బాడీ అంటే. But look at the German roads, vehicles are made for that. They know how to put the brake at 130 km. పక్కన వచ్చామంటే పోలీస్ కేసు వేస్తారు. డిసైడ్ చేసుకో. 130 km the slow driving occurred. This is a fact, I am telling you fact. But the fourth category of students, some of you who may raise your hands, who will be sincere, not just inspiration, you should be able to come and participate joyfully. That is the kind of youth which Vivekananda refers to, Kshatriya Viryam Brahma Tejas. The strength of a soldier, of a Kshatriya, and in purity, and this one of a Rishi. Brahma Rishi, Kshatriya Viryam Brahma Tejas. Chastity, power, purity, and perseverance, that can take you to high levels, not just ordinary flimsy things of life. Have a high ideal in life. Have a high ideal. That is where it makes a difference. We should have what we call the boosters to take you beyond the gravitation. That is real idealism. That is real Vivekananda's followers. Okay? So Sundays you can come, you can make the pub, you can give your name and batch that you are studying, and openly you can come. I am giving my mobile number openly, I am announcing. For any problem, anything that you want from me, from our institute, we are ready to help you at the personal level. If you want, 9959 300 112. Please repeat. Yeah, very good memory students you have. 9959 300 112. That's my personal number. You can put a message, put a question, put your problem, or even if you are successful, even if you have done anything good and great, I will be happy to share it, save it, cherish it, and share it with others also. That kind of inspiration. And email also is there, bodhamayanda@gmail.com. BODHAMAYANDA. Bodhamayanda. Any difficulty in pronouncing? It should not be, because we are born in Bharat. We are not in Africa or America. So BODHAMAYANDA @gmail.com. That is my mobile email ID and mobile number. You can come, be active participants, and share wonderful thoughts. I'll show you all these videos occasionally. We have a counseling center also. A center for counseling and positive thinking. Some of our counselors will come to you also, and you can also come in case you feel, your friends feel, or your colleagues feel in other colleges, some kind of disturbance and depression or suicide, lack of guidance, we will help you. Because Swamiji said prevention is better than cure. Why wait for the problem, knowing that I have got medicine? So let me become strong, energetic, and go forward to develop myself, character, and my nation also. So wish you all the best in your life, in your career. Meet you all again on Sunday and frequently whenever opportunity comes. Please study Swamiji and become great leaders, great Bharat members of India. Thank you.
I'm thankful to the college for letting us have this discussion on the speech. It was very inspiring. I would like to be a part of it. Anytime. It's really good, it's really enlightening. We got many things, many information examples, and it's very inspiring. I mean, I got some guidance, even I have many times like doing all these things. So I did got this guidance and seeking some knowledge from all these things.
I would like to say that this session was actually heart-moving and heart-touching, because we live in a happy world, and what the world we see is very happy, but we're very less fortunate than us, and we don't have to do something. We may have thoughts, but we're not putting into action at times. I guess your mission will help us to even put our actions into, thoughts and actions.
The second time I had something like that, but I had to go in a completely different way. I used to have some spiritual values also, but after some time I did not follow. But today, by listening to speech, I reconstructed my mind. I am following your sir. I would like to follow it. Thank you for your speech and what you sir. Thank you.
We learned from this session that if the students of India we change ourselves, then we can change the whole country. So we should strive for that. We should struggle and we should try to transform ourselves first.
You should give a U-turn.
Yeah, not do that.
Yeah, U-turn means YOE. Give a U-turn. Translate, I can see others, but let me see my face also. That is where psychology real comes. when you have a healthy self-image of yourself, the whole world will listen to you.
Yeah, if he becomes good, he can make anything else possible. And we have to change the
Character building and nation. Very good.
So actually I want to express some my feelings here. Most of the students are here for the professional lives, but not socially, sir. We are not in a mood to get clinical humanities and get into their social life and get help to others. But really, seriously I'm saying, sir, I am going to do something, sir. I am not just giving that within 2 years, within 4 years, but something just within my lifetime, and I am going to be proud to say that we are Indians. We are going to be the, our India is going to be the most upcoming, and it will be updated for any other countries in the whole world, sir. And this is personal here, I am inspired by your words, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All the best.
And your speech reminded me of what my country actually is, and thanks a lot for that.
Do something, do something. Do something.
అయితే ఈరోజు స్ట్రాటజీ చేస్తుంది ఏంటంటే ఎవరు వస్తారు ఏదో చేస్తారని చూసి రోజు అయితే పాస్ అయ్యారు ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇనిషియేటివ్ మనమే తీసుకోవాలి. ఫస్ట్ మనం ఒక 100 మందికి చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, మన పక్కన వాడికి చేస్తే చాలు. మాట్లాడేది మనలోనే రావాలి. ఫస్ట్ మనలో మనం జరుపుకుంటే మన చుట్టుపక్కల మన ఇద్దరు చేసిన ఇది చాలా.
Once he is hurt and the other sees his star. It means that we do not see things as they are, but we see things as we are. We interpret our experiences labeling them as good or bad. However, these interpretations do not affect reality, they just affect us. So I would really like to appreciate the Ramakrishna Mission for changing the thought process. The way, for example, if a person is looking at the mud, they are making him look at the star. I would really like to appreciate that.
And this is already support from all my friends. Just please say me, are we really rebuilding our India? Just say please, yes or no? Are we going to rebuild our India? Yes. Are we going to rebuild our India? Yes. Please say loudly, please just for the last time, are we going to rebuild our India? Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for giving us this wonderful opportunity to be before you. We all will be having some sort of support to Ramakrishna ourselves. If we keep something in place, we will support on our side at 10 or 20 or it may be 100,000 or something. Maybe, sir, as you are sending students to Nalgonda district or from some other expenses, or you are conducting some group wise treatment, sir. For that we will give some sort of money, sir. If we keep on every interaction between us on that day, we will help you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Your pocket money, entertainment, etc. See your desire, given new direction to it. So on 28th of October, when we are felicitating, honoring and respecting the 150 law and order constables, police constables, all of you can come from your college side and you see the situation, you offer a flower, you offer a bread, you offer a buniyan or a flower, or if he has got a family or salary to his wife or something, that can come to your resources. It may not be Tata Birlas or big multi-corporation money, but 210 rupees, 100 rupees, 50 rupees can add 400, 500 of you can collect 10,000, 20,000 and we will just purchase it, come on 28th October Sunday morning at 9:30 and be there till 1 o'clock, serve them, see their happiness, give them as friends of the police some kind of revolution, because in all the Ramakrishna Mission schools we are doing that. We are all friends of the police. We solve their problem, not add to the traffic problem. So that in that way, first years of MG80, I am inviting you. One of you can take leadership, girls side, boys side, and collect the money, keep it with your college or with yourself, and on 27th we can purchase some nice things, what they require, and you can come and distribute it to all 150 police constables. That is immediate way of sharing our love and affection with people who are helping us indirectly. Alright? That is one way we can start again. Sunday you can learn, and other days we can take you to the one day or we distribute all our concern and make things better. And also we meditate, learn our culture, learn the scripture, learn the values, and build up your life and family and your resources. It's an invitation for all of you. Take a look at it, and I'll be here for some time. Some of you can come, we have a personal doubt, I'd like to meet you, and then we can go forward. Okay?